Good morning, it's Evelyn. It's Saturday morning and I'm just on the approach road to Park Run. And yes, it's the first vlog of the week for this training session, and it's because it hasn't been a good one this week. I think I've only done one planned run, which was a recovery run of 30 minutes, and I have no excuses apart from procrastination, laziness. There wasn't even heat or anything to be making me late. Been a little bit more busy at work, but I still live within the hours, so it's not like I can blame it. So yeah, so I was gonna start again closer. I was gonna start closer earlier and do like a warm-up run, but time went away with me again. So I'm gonna just do Park Run, and my long run tomorrow is an hour and a half. This might be 2 hours tomorrow, just to make up for it. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, bye. Morning. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. There you go, another Park Run done. It was Pacer week, I forgot. So I'm just gonna run. I had my Park Run PB playlist on, which I have 2 songs, well, songs that I can run to really, but it was done a long time ago, and I have, especially when I wanted to do a 30-minute park run, so I'd have my power songs to get me running a tiny temper pass out. So I have it placed at 15-minute mark and 30-minute mark, and when it came on at the first mark, which should be about 2.5k, I was at 1.7k, and then when it came on at 30 minutes, I was at, well, I think it just gone 4k. Yeah, just under 4k actually. But it was Pacer week, and my mate Graham, he was Pacer for 30 minutes when I wanted to break my first 30 minutes. Guess how much I did it in? 28 minutes, because he never runs the pace. People say he's a good pacer because he'll get you a PB, but other people say he's a bad pacer because he's always way too fast. But he's funny. Anyway, so he was 34 minutes, and in the back of my mind I wanted to do less than 34 minutes or around then, because last time I did Park Run I was 34:21, but I knew that if I ran with him I wasn't going to do it because he's too fast at the beginning. Anyway, I kept him in my sights. He came past me, and then he was quite far away, so I didn't really run with him, but I could keep seeing him running off in the distance, and I thought, you're not doing 34 minutes for sure. And then right by the finish, he always waits before the finish so that way he can go through at 34 minutes. Around there or closer to it than he actually ran, and I went through at 33:47, but for some reason I'm always over 5k, normally around 5.1, and everybody else when I look on Strava they're all like 4.9, 4.8. It's like I don't know what I do. I'm always probably too far back in the waiting to start. So next time I'm going to start right at the line, right on the right, so people at the fasties can take over. But I just want to get an actual accurate time, more accurate time anyway. But yeah, so I went through at 33:47, so good, 45 seconds faster than I've done in the last 6-7 weeks or so. So I'm happy with that. Maybe I just needed this rest that I put on myself. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do a 1.5 to 2 hours run. I might meet Nicola. Just saw her today. I said I want to try and get out at 7 because I just want to get it over and done with, and just done, so I don't procrastinate. And normally if I haven't arranged to meet anybody, I end up doing it about, don't know who that is, end up doing it about 10 o'clock, 11, so, but yeah, and it's a long weekend, yay. But yeah, anyway, talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, it's Sunday, long run day. But before I go into today's run, I realized I didn't update you on one of the runs that I did last week. I came in late and I didn't vlog very well last week, as I mentioned yesterday. But yeah, we had our Striders Alf Brown race, and it's a handicap race. You all submit, the people who are going to run, and there was about 50 of us in the end, which was quite a good turnout. But if you're going to run, you submit 2 race times if you have them. They calculate how long it will take you to do 2 miles or 3.2k. And then they will put the one with the slowest pace, they will start the race. The one with the fastest pace will be the last to start. And then they release us at certain points in time. And the timings in between each other are supposedly to enable us to all finish at the same time. So you get released in dribs and drabs. But the only problem is you have to be accurate and honest with the times that you submit. And I think people were not absolutely honest. I know it's actually quite difficult this last year, because, or at least last couple of years, because races are only really just picking up now. And a lot of people haven't really gone gung-ho into racing. Races seem to be much more expensive than they used to be. And so, yeah, people are not really signing up unless they're local, and there's not always that many local ones happening. So yeah, so all we really have is your park run time, and that's not as accurate as it could be, because some people race it, some people take their time, some people walk. So this one was a weird one, but it was good to run with the Striders again, as always. We were all in our Striders red. And it was good. I didn't win, of course. I think I did well, though. I came close into what I submitted. I've submitted my Hitchin 10k time, which is 1:07 for 10k. And I came in at 21:24 for the 2 miles, which is actually quite good for me at the moment. Although it's about 3 minutes slower than the last time I did run that race, but we all know. I won't go into it. But yeah, it was good fun to do it. Of course, I finished work at 7, so I had to actually sneak out early. And so I was late to join. I got there for about 5 minutes before the start of the race, and I knew I wasn't going to be the beginning, so I could just slip in with everyone. So that was fine. I had to actually drive up as far as I could drive up the country lane and then run. I knew if I parked up, I had 10 minutes. So I got to Inspire at 10 to 7, and the race is going to start at 7. If I park there and run, it's about a mile away. And I can't do a mile in 10 minutes, and that's after parking. So I had to drive up the country lane and park at the furthest place that you could park. So I got, and then jog the finish. Oh, sorry, jog to the start. So I got there in time, so that's the main thing. I did tell them that's likely as to what's going to happen. So can't be helped. But yeah, I got there, and then we had a social afterwards. So we go to the pub across the way, and then they put on a little buffet for us, and then we get our drinks in. So it's good to chat, catch up with people. So yeah, good fun. So that was Thursday. And then today, Sunday, and as you know, I haven't been sticking to the plan this week. I have not done any of them really. I think I did the recovery run, a 30-minute recovery run really. I can class park run as another 30-minute recovery run, but it was done a little bit faster than a recovery run would be, but I can count that as 2 runs. And then today's run of 1 hour, 30 minutes or 90 minutes, I did that. Completed it, mate. Yeah, so I did that. So I've done 3 plan runs out of 5. So I missed an hour recovery run, which I'm gutted because that was the one with Elliot. So I will do that next week for sure. And then I missed the speed run. I think I have this anxiety attack. I know it's probably an excuse at this point, but the speed run was 1K warm up, 10K tempo, 1K warm up. And I just feel in my head I can't maintain tempo for 10K at this point. So I just put it off. Then I actually changed the actual plan on my watch to do it in an hour. So 1K warm up, 45-minute run, 1K cool down. Which wouldn't be an hour, but yeah, it would be just over an hour. If 1K takes me about 7 minutes, yeah, it would have been, yeah, about an hour. So, and I still didn't do that. So I was putting it off. But I think I did that with the 8K tempo run as well. I didn't do that one either. How am I supposed to do 5-hour marathon if I can't do the tempo runs that are extended? Woes me. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, today's long run, 90 minutes. I was going to try it into 2 hours, but if I was going to do that, I'd have to leave at 7. And for some reason, I didn't change my alarm yesterday and it went off at 6. And then I put it off and went back to sleep, and I didn't wake up until actually 7. I didn't reset my alarm, did I? But my body just woke me up at 7, so I couldn't actually leave at 7. Obviously, I had to get ready and everything, so I ended up going out about 7:35. So I couldn't fit in. I mean, I could have done 2 hours, but I got to 90 minutes. I thought, no, I'm done. But I did it, so I was aiming for at least 11.5 to 12K, and I got 12.3K, so happy with that. Strava said I got a PR on a segment, so fastest, I think it's 880 meters on Waller Avenue. Fastest for a long time, in fact. Yeah, even faster than my PB year, 2017. So I'm happy with that. So there are bits and pieces where I can run fast-ish, but I need to keep that momentum going. But yeah, the majority of the Ks were, I think I put it up here, were marathon pace of 7:08, 7:10. I put in an average, between 6:30 and 7:20, hoping that I wouldn't slow further than 7:20, but my aim is 7:08, 7:10. And the majority were, my 1K, which is normally my warm-up. When I start running, the first mile is a warm-up, and that was at 7:35 minutes per kilometre. The rest were fluctuating between 7:05 and 7:15 for the main, and then the last two, which were a little bit uphill, one of them went up to 7:55, and then I think the last one was 7:30 or something like that. But you'll see, I'll put it here. Yeah, so overall, I'm happy with it. I wanted at least 12K, and I got that, so that's good going by my book. But yeah, so I'll put up what I did. I know I only did 3 out of the 5, and then I'll put up what I'm going to do next week. But next week, Sunday, is my first 20-miler race. As you'll see from the plan, it's coming a bit early, but there aren't any 20-milers on the day that I need it to be for the plan. The plan says on the 18th of September. So if you hear of any 20-mile races in England, I would say, but southeast, as close to Luton, Bedfordshire as possible. But yeah, I couldn't find anything, so I'm going to have to just do that on my own. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to try and stick to the plan next week and see how it goes. Hope all your planned runs went to plan and your running this week has been good. The weather has been good to us this week for running anyway, so that's all good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do like it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe, and I will see you next week for another update. Take care. Bye.